Hey, how's it going, everybody? So today I am up on a commercial flat roof in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We've done a few leak repairs for this client over the course of the last 2 years or so. But this is just an old roof. It wasn't installed that great. It's downtown. So because of that, you find a lot of things like beer bottles, chairs, pieces of metal pipes, all kinds of things that people have just thrown up here, or they've gotten up here one way or another and set up shop, drinking, partying, having a good time, whatever it is that they're doing. Well, unfortunately, whenever you have a roof system like this, which is called TPO, it's a 60 mil single ply rubber material, and any small item that punctures through it can ultimately cause a leak. So for example, I'm just going to look down, found a screw with a point on it. So if I'm walking on this roof and there's that screw and I step on it, I weigh about 190 pounds. So whenever I step on that screw, it can make the smallest puncture. But whenever that happens on a roof like this that takes a long time for the rainwater to drain off of it, now you've got a leak. And whenever that leak starts, it's going to get in there, going to start to saturate what's below. Typically it's going to be a insulation board or a fiber board of sorts. And whenever that happens, then you can start to battle things like mold, trap moisture, things like that. So on this particular roof, we've got a number of screws up here. We've got evidence showing that people have been up here walking around doing whatever it is they're doing. So it's going to be very difficult to track this leak. Nothing that we can't handle, but it is going to be more difficult than just your normal leak because there's not anything that's super obvious. But while I'm up here, I noticed that around this, what used to be a old skylight, probably about 100 years old, I noticed that somebody has caulked the membrane. And you see how that's just failing. So I'm going to give them a solution to fix the roof, fix the leak that we have right now. But I'm also going to give them an option to reflash this old skylight and do it in a manner that's not going to require a bunch of just random caulking smeared all over it. And it's going to be a nice, professionally done job. The other thing that I want to point out is ponding of any sort on a structure that is supposed to drain water is never a good situation. So things like that, not good. Ponding like that all over the roof and along this wall needs to be addressed during the next roof replacement. It's not something that we're going to necessarily be able to solve right now because it's going to require some serious construction, but it is something that needs to be addressed whenever this roof does get replaced again. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, give us a shout. We're always here just to chit chat and talk. Other than that, everybody have an awesome day. Stay hydrated. It's getting hot. Going to be in the 80s today, which means it's good weather to get out there and get on some roofs. Adios.